Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have the Nexus 6P and the OnePlus 3. And I've been getting a lot of questions regarding these devices, and many of you have asked me which one has a better camera, the OnePlus 3 or the Nexus 6P. Though on paper the Nexus 6P has a 12.3 megapixel rear facing camera, whereas it's a 16 megapixel camera, that is the rear facing camera on the OnePlus 3. Moving to the front facing camera, both of them actually have an 8 megapixel shooter, and I've taken a lot of sample shots and even video with both these devices. So I'll show you samples side by side so that you can judge which does better. So here are the pictures side by side, and as you can see, the OnePlus 3 picture is more vibrant, whereas the Nexus 6P is a little bit on the darker side. Again, here I would say this shows the color accuracy. Again, I have to say the OnePlus 3 looks more accurate, whereas the Nexus 6P, the colors are more a little bit more deeper than what it is. Again, moving to this picture, again, as you can see, OnePlus 3 looks as it was, but again, the Nexus 6P is a lot more darker. And again, I'm taking all these pictures in the auto mode for both the devices. Here again we see a similar situation. The colors are more punchier on the Nexus 6P, whereas on the OnePlus 3 it's more natural. But again, notice that the OnePlus 3, the sky is sort of overblown, whereas it's defined on the Nexus 6P. Here I try to take a bokeh shot, depth of focus, and the OnePlus 3 did a lot better. As you can see, the background is blurred, but it was simply not coming on the Nexus 6P for very close objects. Here I could get some decent bokeh effect on the Nexus 6P, but it's way easier on the OnePlus 3. But again, notice the background sky. The OnePlus 3 is sort of overblown, whereas on the Nexus 6P you can make out the clouds. Again, here the picture on the OnePlus 3 looks more vibrant and brighter, but again do notice that it has sort of overexposed the pebbles and especially the ground, whereas with the Nexus 6P it retains the detail. Now moving to artificial lighting and indoor lighting conditions, again the picture on the OnePlus 3 is slightly brighter, but again notice this picture, the Nexus 6P is having a lot more detail. Notice the idle and the leaves. Again, this picture clearly shows us that in low lighting the Nexus 6P is just plainly better. But when we use the flash, clearly the OnePlus 3 has a more powerful flash, as you can see from this picture. One more pick in low lighting conditions, and again here as you can see the Nexus 6P did a lot better. It has a lot better dynamic range. Another pick in very low lighting conditions in my office, and here just notice the Chromecast box on the OnePlus 3. It's a lot more brighter than what it is. I would say on the right the Nexus 6P picture looks more natural as it was. Recording this video side by side with the Nexus 6P and the OnePlus 3. As you can see, the OnePlus 3 has slightly wider vision. As you can see, it can capture a little bit more the lens. I'm just going to walk, and this is at 1080p and not 4K. Both can record even at 4K resolution. And it's very windy, so there might be a lot of wind noise. So this should give you an idea about the video recording with the Nexus 6P and the OnePlus 3. Recording this sample footage with the front-facing camera of this Nexus 6P, and the audio is also being recorded by the internal microphone. And it's a very windy day, and I'll record similar footage with the OnePlus 3 now. Recording this footage with the OnePlus 3's front-facing camera. Again, it's a very windy day today, and the audio that you're hearing is also being recorded by the internal microphone of this OnePlus 3. Again, when it comes to selfies, it's the same situation. The OnePlus 3 slightly overexposes, whereas the 6P underexposes. As you can see, you have to be careful with OnePlus 3 selfies. It can come out to be a little bit shaky. I would say the Nexus 6P's front-facing camera has a lot more detail compared to the OnePlus 3. But yeah, it feels a little bit underexposed. So what do I feel about the camera performance between this Nexus 6P and the OnePlus 3? When it comes just to the camera, I have to say if I had to pick one, I would give the vote to the Nexus 6P because in artificial lighting and low lighting conditions, it does a lot better compared to the OnePlus 3. But again, the Nexus 6P is also not perfect. In outdoor conditions, it sort of underexposes the images, and even with the front facing camera, where the OnePlus 3 does slightly better, but the OnePlus 3 loses in artificial lighting and low lighting conditions. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.